Hola mis amigos, soy Hawani. En la clase de hoy, we're going to quickly, again, broaden your conversation by going through the preterite past tense again in Spanish. Specifically, we're going to learn how to use AR verbs in Spanish, which are the most common. All right, so what we're going to do is first go through the conjugations for the preterite past tense AR verbs. After the conjugations, I've got a few exercises lined up for you, so it'll help you internalize all the information that we've just learnt, and then you can start adding it into your conversations. All right, just remember as well, if you already know the conjugations, feel free to skip past that part. If you don't though, let's go through the AR conjugations right now. All right, first up, the yo form. Okay, the yo form with the AR verbs, we've got so e. So notice how it's got a tilde above the E as well. So remember, you've got to emphasize the E, okay, in Spanish, especially when you're having a conversation with someone, because that indicates that you are speaking in the preterite past tense. Okay, so yo e. Now we've got the tu form, which is aste. So aste. So the el or ea form, which is o. So o. So again, with that tilde there, emphasize that one. The nosotros form, we've got amos. So amos, which is the same in the present tense. And we've also got the usted or ellos form, which is Aaron. So Aaron. All right, so these are the conjugations. Cool, so now I'm going to give you a couple of exercises using a verb, and then we're going to see if you can make the right ending. All right, so let's take the verb estudiar. Okay, estudiar. So how would you say I studied? So I studied. Cool, so you'd say yo estudié. So yo estudié. What about you studied? You studied in the preterite tense. Cool, so tú estudiaste. So tú estudiaste. All right, let me give you another one. Okay, we studied in the past. Cool, so nosotros estudiamos. So nosotros estudiamos. All right, so next up, he or she studied. Cool, so él o ella estudió. So él o ella estudió. And finally, okay, they studied. So another group of people. Cool, so ellos o ellas estudiaron. So ellos o ellas estudiaron. Okay, so things should be starting to make a little bit more sense now. Now I've got 4 exercises for you using different verbs as well and different conjugations to again just test you. So you know the drill. Translate these phrases for me over to Spanish. All right, número uno. So yesterday I spoke with my lawyer. How would you say that in Spanish? Cool, so you'd simply say, ayer hablé con mi abogado. So ayer hablé con mi abogado. All right, awesome. All right, número dos. What did you study in university? So what did you study in university? Awesome. So you'd simply say, ¿qué estudiaste en la universidad? So ¿qué estudiaste en la universidad? Awesome. Número tres. We're moving well. Okay, they worked all day yesterday. So they worked all day yesterday. All right, so you'd simply say, ellos trabajaron todo el día ayer. So ellos trabajaron todo el día ayer. All right, número cuatro, last one. So Jorge danced a lot in the nightclub last night. So Jorge danced a lot in the nightclub last night. All right, awesome. So you'd simply say, Jorge bailó mucho en la discoteca anoche. So again, Jorge bailó mucho en la discoteca anoche. All right, cool. So that is all from me for today. So again, going through AR verbs and the preterite past tense in Spanish. So again, it opens up your conversation in Spanish so you can specifically start talking about events that have already happened. As always, if you have any other questions or anything at all that I can help with, feel free to give me a buzz. But apart from that, that's it from me. Hasta pronto.